ਸਤਿ ਸ਼੍ਰੀ ਅਕਾਲ ਤੇ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਦਾ ਹੀ ਬਹੁਤ ਸਵਾਗਤ। ਮੈਂ ਜੋਗਰਾਜ ਸਿੰਘ ਕਾਲੋਂ, ਤੁਸੀਂ ਦੇਖ ਰਹੇ ਹੋ ਪ੍ਰਾਈਮੇਸੀਆ ਟੀਵੀ ਤੇ ਅੱਜ ਅਸੀਂ ਪਹੁੰਚੇ ਹਾਂ ਪਿਕਸ ਦੇ ਆਫਿਸ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ, ਜਿੱਥੇ ਅੱਜ ਪਿਕਸ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਕ੍ਰਿਸਮਸ ਦਾ ਈਵੈਂਟ ਮਨਾਉਣ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਜਾਂ ਫੰਕਸ਼ਨ ਮਨਾਉਣ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਬ੍ਰਿਟਿਸ਼ ਕੋਲੰਬੀਆ ਦੇ ਪ੍ਰੀਮੀਅਰ ਮਿਸਟਰ ਡੇਵਿਡ ਐਬੀ, ਨਾਲ BC ਦੇ ਹੈਲਥ ਮਿਨਿਸਟਰ ਏਡਰੀਅਨ ਡਿਕਸ, ਲੇਬਰ ਮਿਨਿਸਟਰ ਹੈਰੀ ਬੈਂਸ, ਐਜੂਕੇਸ਼ਨ ਮਿਨਿਸਟਰ ਰਚਨਾ ਸਿੰਘ ਤੇ ਨਾਲ ਹੀ ਹੋਰ ਇੱਥੋਂ ਦੇ ਸਥਾਨਕ ਤੇ ਲੋਕਲ ਸਰੀ ਦੇ MLA ਸਾਹਿਬਾਨ ਪਹੁੰਚੇ ਨੇ। ਸੋ ਅੱਜ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਵੱਲੋਂ ਪਿਕਸ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਓਲਡ ਏਜ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ, ਸਾਡੇ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਵੱਡੇ ਬਜ਼ੁਰਗਾਂ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਅੱਜ ਦਾ ਈਵੈਂਟ ਮਨਾਇਆ ਜਾਣਾ। ਸੋ ਬਹੁਤ ਸਾਰੀਆਂ ਗੱਲਾਂ ਬਾਤਾਂ ਨੇ, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਮਾਨ ਸਨਮਾਨ ਵੀ ਕੀਤੇ ਜਾਣੇ ਨੇ। ਅੱਜ ਵਿਸ਼ੇਸ਼ ਤੌਰ ਤੇ ਪਹੁੰਚ ਕੇ ਪਿਕਸ ਦੀ ਹੌਸਲਾ ਅਫਜ਼ਾਈ ਲਈ ਤੇ ਨਾਲ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਬਜ਼ੁਰਗਾਂ ਦੀ ਹੌਸਲਾ ਅਫਜ਼ਾਈ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਪਹੁੰਚੇ ਨੇ। ਸੋ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਵੀ ਨਾਲ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਚੱਲਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਤੇ ਅੱਜ ਦੇ ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰਾਮ ਦੀਆਂ ਝਲਕੀਆਂ ਦਿਖਾਉਂਦੇ ਹਾਂ।
I acknowledge with respect that our work takes place within the ancestral, traditional, and unceded territories of indigenous peoples. Today we are all gathered here to celebrate Christmas with our seniors, and we are honored and grateful to our distinguished guests who have taken time out of their busy schedules to be here with us today. We have Premier David Eby with us, and this is his first visit to Pics Society after becoming the Premier of BC. So mind you, he was here with us earlier as well while he was running for leadership of his party. And you'll be pleased to know that the Premier has agreed to be our chief guest at the Friends of Pics Gala next year on April 12th. And we have some other special friends of Pics who have supported us over the past many years. Our local MLAs and ministers, Harry Baines, Rachna Singh, Gary Begg, Mike Starchuk, and Bruce Ralston, and above all, our guardian angel and long-term friend, Adrian Dix, who just joined. So just that you know, Mr. Dix is the person who is pushing for our Guru Nanak Diversity Village project for the last 5-6 years. Thank you, sir. And earlier it was Premier Horgan, and now it's David Eby who's pushing and giving us everything that we need. So thank you very much, and thank you to our MLAs who've been supporting us all along. I want to recognize our board members who are here with us. Ranbir Munch, our board chair, Megha Goyal, Sheena Puriwal, Harry Baines. Sorry. I met Harry Corner, but he's not here.
That's okay. That's all right. Harry. More Harry the better.
Parminder Thin and Sikandar Khan. Next, I want to introduce our Pics executive team members. Indrajit Handal, who you all know is our administrator. Rajiv Mehndru, Devendra Chatra, Raj Hundu, Lily Nadral, Kamal Uman, Falak Vitab, and Judy Pavlovic. I want to thank our friends from the media who are here today to cover the event. So thank you. Now I would request Honorable Premier David Davey to come up here and say a few words to our seniors.
Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for having me here. I'm really glad to be here at Pics. Thanks, Luigi. It's good. I'm really glad to be here. I want to say Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays to everybody here. I hope you have a wonderful holiday season. It's lovely to join you. As you heard from Sat here, I'm joined by a number of friends here today. Many of you will know the Minister of Labour, Harry Baines, who has worked so hard in this community for so many years. You'll know my colleague Rashna Singh, the first South Asian woman to serve as Education Minister in the history of And now, you've already heard about the guardian angel, Adrian Dix. I don't know how he gets the wings in behind the chair there. Pretty good. I saw our Minister of Forests, Bruce Ralston, over there. Now, Gary Begg is here. Gary has a very important role on our team. He makes sure that everybody shows up for everything that makes it to show up or he's going to talk. So nice to see you, Gary. And you'll know Gary's a former RCMP officer, so he doesn't mess around. And did I miss any of our colleagues, any other MLAs that are here today? No? Good. So one of the reasons I'm here today is, as you know, when I was campaigning to be the leader of the NDP, I came and asked for support here. And I said to you that when I became Premier, I'd make sure to come back and to say hi and to talk to you and hear about what's happening in the community. So that's part of it. What I'm here to really ask for is the blessings of the seniors who are here today. This is a big and important job to look after the needs of British Columbians, and I need your support, and I'm very grateful to have it. I was also told by Satbir that this is an opportunity for me to become part of the Pics family. The Pics family here, I know, is so generous, so kind. I was talking to where did the dancer go who was up here at the front? Where did she go? Parminder. I was talking to Parminder, and she was saying how much she loves it here, and your dancing was so wonderful.
It's my Gurdwara, it's my everything. It's my spiritual thing.
Thank you. It was beautiful. The talent and the generosity of this community is huge, and I'm so glad to be a part of it. Thank you for inviting us to be here. I want to let you know that our government is supporting Surrey, supporting south of the Fraser in ways that have not been seen before in provincial history. We have the largest healthcare investment in the history of the province south of the Fraser in the brand new Surrey Hospital where we had groundbreaking. And it's under construction. A beautiful new cancer care center, emergency room for people to make sure that this growing community is looked after. And that's not all. Minister Dix was out at Surrey Memorial Hospital meeting with the doctors and the nurses. What do you need? And he's making sure that a cardiac lab is being delivered at the hospital and expansion and support there for the doctors and the nurses to be able to give people the care they need. Surrey is growing so fast. And you'll remember that we used to have land for the hospital out here. Of course, the previous government not only didn't build the hospital, but they also sold the land. So we're actually building the hospital, and you're gonna have a beautiful new health center, but we also need the doctors and the nurses to provide the care, which is why we're opening the first new medical school in a generation in Western Canada. And guess where we're opening it? We're opening it right here in Surrey. That's right, SFA Surrey. And the doctors and the nurses and the allied health workers that are gonna be trained there, their focus is going to be on providing community care. We're opening long-term care and supportive living for seniors like you across the province. And when we're opening those places, we always look at Pics as one of the best examples about how we can provide the care that people need, that responds to what they need. So I want to thank everybody here at Pics. I want to thank the board of directors. I'd like to thank the hardworking staff that are offering me tea and food up here. I feel like part of the family. I want to thank Satbir and Energy, obviously, and the directors of the programs here that make this all possible. Thank you, staff. Thank you, volunteers. Can we just give a big round of applause for everybody?
As you know, Pics also has one of the best adult day programs in all of British Columbia. And I think personally, it should get bigger. And we're going to work on that in the next year. Because I know there are 24 people a day who come here for adult day programs. And I know this place and this organization, which runs the best adult day program, can do more. And of course, we're building together a new long-term care home in Surrey that will be run, operated, owned by Pics, meaning it will be run, operated, and owned by the community. And this is a major priority for the Premier. It's a major priority for Rachna, and for Harry, and for Bruce, and for Gary. They have been focused and working with you on this. This is going to be a great long-term care home that's going to provide to members, especially of the South Asian community, the kind of care they need when they need it. Not institutional care, but care that respects the cultural values of the community. This is a great organization. Satbir and Inderjeet, I see my friend Raj Handal at the back, all of the teams who work with people who are looking for work and young people and support older people in the community. Pics is a great organization. On behalf of all of my colleagues, of Rachna, this is your territory right now. Right here, your MLA, Harry, Gary, Bruce, the Premier. I just wanted to say, on all our behalf, our gratitude to all the seniors who live here, all the seniors who participate in adult day programs, and particularly the team at Pics, who are fantastic, who deliver for the community every time. We are so proud to be partners in all of this. Thank you very much. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Let's do it all together. Let's do more next year together. Thank you.
Our premiers, ministers, and MLAs, MPs, thank you very much for coming and taking time from your busy schedule to share your moments with our seniors. This way, you are also getting blessings of our seniors too, and this is very important. As we know, as we grew up with guidance of these people who are here giving us blessings. So thank you very much for coming and really appreciate it. And thank you very much for your support to our new senior home coming up, Guru Nanak Dev University Village. I know you guys are a good sport, and we don't have words to say how much thankful we can be for you guys. For many years, Pics is known to provide an excellent service to anybody. Seniors, unemployed, people newcomers to the Canada, women who had trouble. We got Harming House, we got those shelter houses, and we are working to help everybody who needs service. And I can promise you that in future, Pics will do much more than what we are doing. We are growing up day by day, and we will be showing our community, our country, that we are there to help our seniors, anybody who needs some help. So with that, thank you very much, and really appreciate you guys coming here.
Premier, first of all, welcome to Surrey and welcome to Pics today.
Thanks, and thanks to Prime. It's nice to talk to you.
Yeah. And how you see coming here for the first time after becoming the Premier? Every time coming here is so refreshing, so energetic. What was your experience today?
Pics is such a wonderful facility because it meets the needs of seniors, not just their healthcare needs, but also their cultural needs, familiar foods, language, and support. You can really feel the community here, and it's so important that government supports initiatives like that, which is why we're continuing to support their expansion to meet the huge need that's here in Surrey on the part of seniors.
Yeah. So what should we expect from the provincial government helping to the Pics and to the society of these old age people who are really relying upon their sources? What is provincial government going to bring for them in the future?
Well, we've already committed to Pics financial support for their beautiful new long-term care facility facility to support seniors, as well as you heard the announcement about the new bus for seniors here to be able to get out and about in the community. And we know there's demand for the adult daycare program where adults can come during the day, and the need for that program to be expanded. So there's a number of different initiatives we have underway with Pics, and we're very grateful to have a partner like Pics that when we fund them, they deliver at such a high standard. This is the top-ranked seniors facility as a result of the efforts of the staff here, and we're very appreciative of that.
So you just took a round of the facilities. How do you see how the things going on, the way they organize everything within the rooms outside? So how was the experience when you went upstairs?
Well, this is a very good facility for seniors because of that mixing together of their health needs and what they need just as seniors to be able to get around, but also feeling comfortable in the space that their cultural and language needs are also being met. It's so important for seniors, and it's something that as a province and a diverse province, we're continuing to expand to make sure that seniors, and whether it's South Asian seniors or Chinese seniors, Korean seniors, are getting that kind of cultural support that they need.
Thank you so much, Premier, and Merry Christmas and Happy New Year in advance.
Yes, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to you and all your viewers.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. Thank you. So we have Mr. Adrian Dix here with us. Adrian, welcome to Surrey and welcome to Pics today.
It's great to be in Surrey for the 50th time this year. I come here often, and as you know, my wife Renee teaches at Kwantlen Polytechnic University, so this is our second home.
Yeah. And since how long have you been coming to the Pics?
I've been coming here really since the beginning. I've come here dozens of times. It is one of the most remarkable seniors care facilities in all of BC. First accredited adult day program. When we rank them in Fraser Health, our assisted living centers is ranked the highest. And you don't need all that. You just need to talk to people who live here, and they'll tell you what a great place it is. They're the best judge. And you heard the speakers at the front, the residents who spoke earlier about their experiences at the front. And their experience is that this is transformational for people in assisted living, but also for people who come here for the adult day program and who get checked out and who socialize. They're not isolated at home. What Pics is doing is at the cutting edge of healthcare, of seniors care, which is not about the best operations sometimes, although it's important to build hospitals and do all that things, but it's about ensuring people stay healthier in the community, and that's what they do here at Pics.
So there are still many other things to be done at the Pics. Many, like they need the new beds, they need new inventory. If you ever took a round, had still many things missing. So what the government planning for those things to make them sure that the old age people, they're being taken care. Yeah. So many of the things still they need. So how is government going to address that?
Well, the most important thing is the long-term care. The Guru Nanak Diversity Village, which is coming soon. They'll be breaking ground this year, and I think it'll be built by 2026. Because it's important, because what we have at Pics now is adult day programs, and we have assisted living. The next step to that is long-term care. And what you'll have when you have long-term care is a continuum of care. Mm-hmm. Secondly, we have one of the most successful adult day programs around. And so more people should be able to take part in that. And that's less expensive than building long-term care or building hospitals, but it's just as important to keeping people healthy and maintaining their quality of life. We're adding transportation supports for Pics, and we're doing that not because, although we want to support and everything else, but because the service delivered here is so important. So we're able to, in supporting Pics, provide care that would be very expensive to provide, and it's the care that seniors want. I mean, one of the big things in life, especially as you get older, is for a long time you have freedom and more freedom and more freedom. Maybe you own your home and everything else. Maybe you pay off the mortgage. And then at the end of life, you tend to lose freedom and lose opportunity. And what we're doing here at Pics with the team at Pics is building out that freedom, building out that ability to make decisions, to meet people, to learn, to take part in the arts. And that's what happens here as well. It's living, right? It's living. And that is so important. It's not just a lot of what we do in healthcare is deal with people's most extreme health conditions. And that's very important. Obviously, it's what I work on every day. But what's equally important is to live well. In Canada, when we started public health care, people's life expectancy at 65 was 12 years. That was your life expectancy when you arrived at 65, it was 12 more years. Now it's 24. That means you have more time as a senior, and the group of seniors, which used to be more alike in terms of health, is now actually quite diverse. The person at 66 who's in good health is different from the person who's 95, right? And so we have to give people more options and more opportunity, and that's what we seek to do.
How do you see the seniors enjoying here? They're celebrating here almost every occasion of their lives. They're singing, they're dancing. So what brings that to your mind?
Well, that's good health. Like, we think of good health as being just hospitals or family doctor, everything else. Good health is not being isolated in your home, but physically moving. And we all know this in our lives when we go through periods. Sometimes those of us who work at kind of desk jobs, right, and not laboring jobs, we don't move a lot. And when we're moving, whatever that moving is, it can be running, it can be walking, it can be dancing, it can be even in your own chair doing yoga. That movement brings better health. We all know this. We know it instinctively. We know it in our own lives. And that's what a place like Pics provides to people in the community. You can hear the music in the background now.
Thank you so much, Arvind. Thank you so much.
Great to talk to you.
Nice talking to you.
Thank you.
ਸਾਡੇ ਨਾਲ ਪਿਕਸ ਦੇ CEO ਮਿਸਟਰ ਸਤਬੀਰ ਚੀਮਾ ਨੇ। ਚੀਮਾ ਸਾਹਿਬ, ਸਤਿ ਸ਼੍ਰੀ ਅਕਾਲ ਤੇ ਬਹੁਤ ਸਵਾਗਤ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਜੀ।
ਸਤਿ ਸ਼੍ਰੀ ਅਕਾਲ ਜੀ। ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਤਾਂ ਮੈਰੀ ਕ੍ਰਿਸਮਸ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਤੇ ਸਾਡੇ ਸਾਰੇ ਸਰੋਤਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ, ਸਾਡੇ ਵੱਲੋਂ, ਪਰਿਵਾਰ ਵੱਲੋਂ ਮੈਰੀ ਕ੍ਰਿਸਮਸ। ਅੱਜ
ਪ੍ਰੀਮੀਅਰ ਡੇਵਿਡ ਐਬੀ ਨਾਲ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਹੈਲਥ ਮਿਨਿਸਟਰ ਏਡੀਅਨ ਡਿਕਸ ਨਾਲ ਸਾਡੇ ਲੋਕਲ ਮਿਨਿਸਟਰਸ, ਸਾਡੇ ਲੋਕਲ MLA ਵੀ ਵੱਡੀ ਗਿਣਤੀ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਪਹੁੰਚੇ ਸੀਗੇ। ਸੋ ਕੀ ਅੱਜ ਮੁੱਖ ਕਾਰਨ ਰਿਹਾ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਅੱਜ ਪਿਕਸ ਵਿੱਚ ਆਉਣ ਦਾ?
ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਅੱਜ ਸਾਡੇ ਬਜ਼ੁਰਗਾਂ ਦੀ ਨਾ ਇੱਥੇ ਸੀਨੀਅਰਸ ਦੀ ਕ੍ਰਿਸਮਸ ਸੈਲੀਬ੍ਰੇਸ਼ਨ ਸੀਗੀ ਅਤੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਪਹਿਲੀ ਵਾਰ ਆ ਕਿ ਅਸੀਂ ਪ੍ਰੀਮੀਅਰ ਨੂੰ ਸੱਦਾ ਦਿੱਤਾ, ਕਿਸੇ ਨੂੰ ਵੀ ਸੱਦਾ ਦਿੱਤਾ, ਨਹੀਂ ਅਤੇ ਸਾਡਾ ਆਪਣਾ ਇੰਟਰਨਲ ਇਵੈਂਟ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਅਤੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਨੇ ਸਾਡਾ ਸੱਦਾ ਮੰਨਿਆ ਅਤੇ ਆਏ, ਸਾਡੇ ਸੈਲੀਬ੍ਰੇਸ਼ਨ ਸ਼ਾਮਲ ਹੋਏ। ਬਜ਼ੁਰਗਾਂ ਦਾ ਵੇਖੋ ਕਿੰਨਾ ਚਿਹਰੇ ਖਿੜ ਗਏ। ਇਸ ਤੋਂ ਵਧੀਆ ਕ੍ਰਿਸਮਸ ਗਿਫਟ ਕੀ ਹੋ ਸਕਦੀ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਲਈ ਕਿ ਪ੍ਰੀਮੀਅਰ ਆਪ ਆਏ, ਇੱਥੇ ਏਡੀਅਨ ਡਿਕਸ ਆਪ ਆਏ, ਲੋਕਲ ਮਿਨਿਸਟਰ ਸਾਰੇ ਆਏ ਨੇ, ਠੀਕ ਹੈ। ਤੋ ਵੀ ਰੀਅਲੀ ਐਪਰੀਸ਼ੀਏਟ ਦੈਟ ਜੈਸਚਰ। ਅਤੇ ਜਦੋਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਦੇਖਿਆ ਹੁਣ ਪਾਰਟ ਆਫ ਪਿਕਸ ਫੈਮਿਲੀ ਬਣ ਗਏ ਨੇ।
ਅੱਛਾ, ਇੱਦਾਂ ਦੇ ਈਵੈਂਟਸ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਬਜ਼ੁਰਗ ਇੱਥੇ ਰਹਿ ਰਹੇ ਨੇ, ਕਿੱਦਾਂ ਦੀ ਇਨਕਰੇਜਮੈਂਟ ਚੀਮਾ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਮਹਿਸੂਸ ਕਰਦੇ ਹੋ ਕਿ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਮਿਲਦੀ ਆ? ਹੌਸਲਾ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਜ਼ਿੰਦਗੀ 'ਚ ਹੋਰ ਵੱਧਦਾ। ਮੈਂ ਦੇਖਦਾ ਉਹ ਨੱਚ ਰਹੇ ਨੇ, ਟੱਪ ਰਹੇ ਨੇ, ਜਿਹੜੇ ਸਾਡੇ ਬਜ਼ੁਰਗ ਇੱਥੇ ਰਹਿ ਰਹੇ ਨੇ ਉਹ ਗਾ ਰਹੇ ਨੇ, ਉਹ ਖੁਸ਼ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਨੇ ਇੱਦਾਂ ਦੀ ਈਵੈਂਟਸ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ। ਕਿੱਦਾਂ ਦੀਆਂ ਬਾਅਦ 'ਚ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਫੀਡਬੈਕ ਮਿਲਦੀਆਂ ਨੇ?
ਬਹੁਤ, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਤਾਂ ਚਾਅ ਚੜ੍ਹ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਜਦੋਂ ਇਹੋ ਜਿਹਾ ਇਵੈਂਟ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਨਾ। ਤੁਸੀਂ ਵੇਖੋ ਅੱਧੀਆਂ ਪਰਫੋਰਮੈਂਸਿਸ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀਆਂ ਆਪਣੀਆਂ ਹੀ ਨੇ, ਆਪੇ ਨੱਚਦੇ ਨੇ, ਗਾਉਂਦੇ ਨੇ, ਬਾਹਰੋਂ ਵੀ ਪਰਫਾਰਮਰਸ ਆਉਂਦੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨਾਲ ਵੀ ਨੱਚਦੇ ਨੇ। ਉਹ ਉਡੀਕਦੇ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਵੀ ਕਦੋਂ ਸਾਡਾ ਨੈਕਸਟ ਇਵੈਂਟ ਆਉਣਾ, ਭਾਵੇਂ ਉਹ ਈਦ ਆ, ਭਾਵੇਂ ਗੁਰਪੁਰਬ ਆ, ਭਾਵੇਂ ਵਿਸਾਖੀ ਆ, ਭਾਵੇਂ ਦੀਵਾਲੀ ਆ, ਭਾਵੇਂ ਕ੍ਰਿਸਮਸ ਆ, ਨਿਊ ਈਅਰ। ਉਹ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਨੇ ਆਪਣਾ ਮਜ਼ਾ ਲੈਣਾ ਇੱਥੇ ਇਕੱਠੇ ਹੋ ਕੇ, ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਸਾਹਮਣੇ ਲੱਗੇ ਹੋਏ ਨੇ। ਹੁਣ ਚਾਅ ਚੜ੍ਹ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ।
ਅੱਛਾ, ਇਹਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਨਾਲ ਬੜੀਆਂ ਅੱਜ ਵੀ ਜਿਹੜੀਆਂ ਦਿੱਕਤਾਂ ਨੇ ਜਿਹਦਾ ਸਾਹਮਣਾ ਕਰਨਾ ਪੈਂਦਾ, ਜਿਵੇਂ ਬੈੱਡਸ ਦੀ ਕਮੀ ਲਾ ਲਓ ਜਾਂ ਹੋਰ ਚੀਜ਼ਾਂ। ਮੈਂ ਦੇਖ ਰਿਹਾ ਸੀ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਪ੍ਰੀਮੀਅਰ ਦੇ ਅੱਗੇ ਵੀ ਸਾਰੀਆਂ ਗੱਲਾਂ ਇੱਕ ਇੱਕ ਕਰਕੇ ਰੱਖੀਆਂ, ਅਤੇ ਕੀ ਵਿਸ਼ਵਾਸ ਦਵਾਇਆ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਅੱਜ?
ਦੇਖੋ, ਪ੍ਰੀਮੀਅਰ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਆਪਣੇ ਹੈਲਥ ਮਿਨਿਸਟਰ ਨੇ ਉਹ ਹਮੇਸ਼ਾ ਹੀ ਸਪੋਰਟ ਕਰਦੇ ਨੇ। ਯੂ ਵੋਂਟ ਬਿਲੀਵ ਇਟ, ਸਾਨੂੰ ਕਿੰਨੀਆਂ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਆਲਰੇਡੀ ਗੱਲਾਂ ਕਹਿਤੀਆਂ ਨੇ। ਜਿਵੇਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਜਾਣਦੇ, ਸਾਡਾ ਅਡਲਟ ਡੇ ਕੇਅਰ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਆ ਉਹ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ 24 ਤੋਂ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਅਸੀਂ 72 ਕਰ ਦੇਣੇ ਆ, ਠੀਕ ਹੈ। ਅਨਾਊਂਸ ਵੀ ਕਰਤਾ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਸਾਨੂੰ। ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਬੱਸ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਆ ਉਹ ਵੀ ਉਹਦੇ ਪੈਸੇ ਵੀ ਦੇ ਦਿੱਤੇ ਨੇ, ਬੱਸ ਖਰੀਦੋ, ਠੀਕ ਆ।
ਕਾਹਦੇ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਬੱਸ? ਕਾਹਦੇ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਥੋੜ੍ਹੇ ਦੱਸ?
ਸੀਨੀਅਰਸ ਦੇ ਵਾਸਤੇ, ਜੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਕਿਤੇ ਜਾਣਾ, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਜਾਣਾ, ਨਵੀਂ ਬੱਸ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਅਲਾਟ ਕਰਤੀ ਹੈ। ਅਤੇ ਇਨਫੈਕਟ ਕੱਲ੍ਹ ਸਾਡੇ $2 ਲੱਖ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਟਰਾਂਸਫਰ ਵੀ ਕਰਤੇ ਪਿਕਸ ਦੇ ਅਕਾਊਂਟ ਵਿੱਚ। ਹਾਂਜੀ, ਨਵੀਂ ਬੱਸ ਵਾਸਤੇ। ਅਤੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਕਿਹਾ ਵੀ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਸ਼ਾਇਦ EV ਬੱਸ ਲਈਏ ਅਤੇ ਉਹ ਥੋੜ੍ਹੀ ਮਹਿੰਗੀ ਹੋਣੀ। ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਕੋਈ ਨਹੀਂ, ਸਾਨੂੰ ਦੱਸੋ ਕਿੰਨੇ ਕੁ ਦੀ ਆਉਣੀ, ਉਹ ਵੀ ਅਸੀਂ ਸਿੱਖ ਲਾਂਗੇ।
ਓਕੇ। ਸੋ ਇੱਦਾਂ ਜਦੋਂ ਬਾਹਰ ਅੰਦਰ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਬਜ਼ੁਰਗਾਂ ਨੂੰ, ਅਤੇ ਉਹ ਤਾਂ ਬੜੇ ਵੱਖਰੇ ਐਕਸਪੀਰੀਅੰਸ ਉੱਥੇ ਦੇਖਣ ਨੂੰ ਮਿਲ ਜਾਣੇ। ਜ਼ਿੰਦਗੀ ਐਸੀ ਖੁੱਲ੍ਹ ਕੇ ਜਿਉਣ ਨੂੰ ਕਈ ਵਾਰੀ ਆਮ ਬੰਦੇ ਨੂੰ ਨਹੀਂ ਮਿਲਦੀ। ਚਲੋ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਹਾਲਾਤਾਂ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਫਿਰ ਵੀ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਦੀਆਂ ਕੁਛ ਨਾ ਕੁਛ ਬੈਡ ਸਟੋਰੀਜ਼ ਲਾਈਫ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਰਹੀਆਂ ਨੇ। ਉਹਨਾਂ ਤੋਂ ਉੱਭਰ ਕੇ, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਖੁਆਬਾਂ 'ਚੋਂ, ਖਿਆਲਾਂ 'ਚ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਕੱਢ ਕੇ ਜ਼ਿੰਦਗੀ ਨੂੰ ਜਿਉਣ ਦਾ ਅਹਿਸਾਸ ਕਰਾਉਣਾ, ਕਠਿਨਾਈ ਵੀ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਇਸ ਚੀਜ਼ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ।
ਨਹੀਂ, ਦੇਖੋ, ਜਦੋਂ ਇੱਥੇ ਬਜ਼ੁਰਗ ਆ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਨੇ ਨਾ, ਇਹ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਫੈਮਿਲੀ ਆ, ਠੀਕ ਹੈ। ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਆਪਣੇ ਆਪ ਨੂੰ ਇਸ ਰੁਝਾਨ 'ਚ ਪਾ ਲਿਆ ਵੀ ਇਹ ਸਾਡਾ ਪਰਿਵਾਰ ਆ, ਆਪਸ 'ਚ ਬਹਿੰਦੇ ਨੇ, ਉੱਠਦੇ ਨੇ। ਤੁਸੀਂ ਡੇ ਟਾਈਮ ਆਓਗੇ, ਇੱਥੇ ਉਹ ਐਕਟੀਵਿਟੀਜ਼ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਆ। ਕੋਈ ਤਾਸ਼ ਖੇਡ ਰਿਹਾ, ਕੋਈ ਕੈਰਮ ਖੇਡ ਰਿਹਾ, ਕੋਈ ਆਪਣੀਆਂ ਕਹਾਣੀਆਂ ਸੁਣਾ ਰਿਹਾ। ਉਹ ਮਤਲਬ ਇੱਕ ਦੂਜੇ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਆਪਣੇ ਨਾ ਇੰਨੇ ਰੁੱਝ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਆ ਕਿ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਕੋਈ ਯਾਦ ਹੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਆਉਂਦਾ ਪੁਰਾਣਾ ਕੁਛ। ਹਾਂਜੀ,
ਚੀਮਾ ਸਾਹਿਬ, ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਬਹੁਤ ਧੰਨਵਾਦ, ਸ਼ੁਕਰੀਆ ਜੀ ਵਾਸਤੇ। ਥੈਂਕ ਯੂ।
ਥੈਂਕ ਯੂ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ। ਅਗੇਨ ਮੈਰੀ ਕ੍ਰਿਸਮਸ ਟੂ ਯੂ ਐਂਡ ਸਾਰੇ ਸੁਣਨ ਵਾਲਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ।